Hello to all the people watching at home. I'm going to go ahead and send out a little notification telling folks that we're live. Oh, sorry, September bleeding off the screen there at the top too. Sorry about that, folks. Guess it's a long month moving the title over. Okay. Let's see. Got some beautiful Appalachia flying past. My comrades are here in the chat. We're going to make sure that all works in just a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and send out that at everyone so folks know to find us. At everyone, we are live on Twitch and YouTube with a new episode of our Fallout TTRPG series, Tales from Tomorrow. Join us in chat for a game of goofs and ghouls. Put that Twitch link in there. And that alert thing. Okay, there we go. All the people have it. They've been gotten their thing. They've been gotten it. There's a word I just made up, a phrase. Now, if I press this next button, am I gonna, oh, actually I need to adjust the button. This is gonna be a tech night chat. I'm just warning everybody in advance. This is definitely gonna be a night where we just gotta figure out what's what. Okay, put my start music. Oh no, what do you mean you can't have it play the entire, oh that's bizarro. I'll mention that to them too. Okay, no button for that music then. I see, okay. Well, I'm good to go to the people that are here with me in chat. I think it's about time. So if you are all in a good spot, I'm just giving you the general call out. I'm going to pivot over to that one. I'm going to start playing my fancy Rip Daring music now that I know I can't do it with a button press. And then I will, we'll just dive into it like we usually do. Actually, to people home, before I do a formal pivot over, I'll make sure this actually works. Let's come over here. We need this one. Hi, friends. Hello, everyone at home. Good to see you. Hope this is doing well. Yeah, let's adjust the camera just a wee little bit. Try and get me a little more centered. Don't want to be that big of a head in the thing. I have to move over more? Okay. That looks fine. Maybe. I mean, my hair does, but that looks okay. And then this one's okay. We got the game. Hello. Oh, I'm glad I came over here because I need to remap. We got DK here. We need to remap Sky's camera so that he is guest 3, not guest 1. Got it. Okay, groovy. And then... Actually, wait. Is Sky usually below me and DK's usually above, or is this the correct order? I think Sky is usually down there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
2 DKs. 2 Ravens, 2 DKs.
I think this
Oh,
is...
God.
No? Fucking hell. Pro D Money, how are you? Welcome aboard. Not that it really matters. It's just the fun of it. Having some consistency. And our BRB, and then this thing I don't need, but that would be there.
The madness is happening, I love.
You are mad. Mac has gone mad, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I can't make a button that does both of those at once. How suckage. But this will work. I can...
Breath deep the dust sky.
I can roll with this. I can't add hotkeys to it. Why can't this one? I can press this. Okay, chat, here we go. We are getting ready now. We can dive into it. We are formally prepared to go. So I press this and then this. Okay. Hi, Louie. Come on in. Little blue guy, you coming in? Okay. then I'm doing it. Hello, Vault Dwellers and Wastelanders. My name is Kyle, and you are joining us for a new episode of Tales from Tomorrow, Under the Mothman's Embrace. This is our Fallout TTRPG series that we host live every Sunday night over at twitch.tv/Overseer Kyle, as well as over to our YouTube page, which is just beautifully branded as Tales from Tomorrow. You can grab this campaign and a new one soon coming here in September. We're kicking it off on Wednesday night, in fact, of this upcoming week. So that's going to be great. Today is September 7th. I am sitting down here with a cast of my great friends and comrades. We're going to dive into our game. Before we do that, though, I want to remind you all, we have a couple codes that you can get into out there. If you want to get anything off the Bethesda shop, like this gorgeous Pip-Boy is just the example I always love to throw out, this could be yours, 20% off. Use the code VAULT2 at checkout. And this is all interactable. Like, it's got a clock and all kinds of stuff. So this is a cool piece. That's why I leave it here on my desk. That's why I'm always showing this one off. Anyway, Vault 2 gives us a massive kickback and will save you that 20% off. If you want to get a copy of this game itself, the Fallout TTRPG, you could do that at the Modifius Entertainment Shop. Those are the people that create the game in conjunction with Bethesda. Modifius sells this game along with perk cards, minifigs, and much more. You can get it all for 10% off with the code BTAILS at checkout. And then I think the last thing we're going to promote is probably ourselves, which is to say that you can find all of our podcasts and so much more at overseerkyle.com. So don't forget to go check that out. You can find our Twitch link. You can get in the Discord server there. You can subscribe to Vault Broadcast Podcast. You can subscribe to so much more. And yeah, do we actually have the promo screen still here? Yeah, why not hit this? Oh, step over here for a second. Why don't I? Anyway, we got all these wonderful pieces of work going on at overseerkyle.com. And if you choose to become a subscribed paying member, you get some bonus content on top of it, including our case review, which we release after these episodes. We record it right at the end. It's our decompress after show. Those are available on Ko-fi. That is ko-fi.com/Overseer Kyle. But before we do anything else, why don't we go over to our game screen and introduce our companions and friends for this evening? I will start off in our fairly traditional order. Below me, I have Sky, who plays his character, Sam. Hello, Sky. Welcome to the stream tonight. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm doing well. Rocking some Tunnel Snakes jacket.
Oh, are you?
About
That's so
Bethesda
cool
Gear
looking.
Store, yeah.
What? Oh, wow. Where did you get that? That is so cool, Sky.
I got it from the Bethesda Gear Store
Really?
a while ago, yes.
Wow. That's a cool snag. Well, if it comes back, code Vault 2, everybody. That's great,
Yeah,
Sky. I
yeah.
love that. We welcome aboard DK and his character, Jim. DK is situated above me on the screen. DK, how are you tonight?
I'm great. Season 2 on the way.
Heck yeah. And we got a whole new piece of software. I'm glad we got it. You got it sorted out on your side. We're making the transition over from Alchemy to Forge, or AKA Foundry. Forge is the online version of Foundry. So some of this UI might look a little familiar to you all. And just as a warning that tonight we're probably going to bumble our way through a lot of it. And I'm probably especially going to be that person because, you know, of course, the GM side has like a ton of tools that I don't know yet and don't have any understanding of. We got some walls going, though. That's nice. And without further ado, last but not least, let's welcome our friend Mac Raven aboard with her tribal character, her Mothman cultist, Raven. Raven, how are you tonight? Oh, she's gone already.
I'm good. Hype up Cough and Jet. Let's go let burn the town.
Yeah, she's trying to kill the whole town. I don't know if our friends are going to let her get away with that, though. Oh, already a no from Sam down there. Okay. Well, again, we're warning that this week we are going to have, I'm sure, a lot of technical things as we figure stuff out. So bear with us as we're learning a whole new piece of software that will hopefully be very nice and very pleasant to us going forward. I have to say Foundry was very simple to get set up. It has a lot of things that Alchemy doesn't. And I got to say, again, if we got any Alchemy people out there listening, guys, you missed the boat. What happened? We wanted to use your stuff. We were using you for like over a year and it never got any better. So now we have moved and I am happy already. So let's get into our brief recap that last week our players were picking up in the aftermath of Jim Wayne's trial. I kind of want to call it a failed trial because the mayor brought him before the jury and they were about to convict him. And as that was all about to happen, Raven stood up on her balcony in the church. She made a very empty threat to the audience, launched an arrow to show how serious she was, and they all looked at her and just opened fire, setting her falling into the center of the church, right in front of the jury and such. And about at that time, when the mayor was about to decide some next steps, kaboom! The warehouse in the town was exploded by Mothman cultists that presented a massive battle that almost took Sam's life. With 1 HP remaining, he went down in the street. And so that is where we formally picked up in the last episode, Sam getting back on his feet, regrouping with Raven, regrouping with Jim, deciding next steps. And I think we had ultimately settled on you all thinking to leave the town again for further adventure. That's kind of in the right spot, right?
I think so. I think we were going to hit the dusty old trail, see where it leads us.
Sounds reasonable. With that said, do you have a destination in mind for today?
I don't think so. I mean, we kind of wanted to head towards Point Pleasant? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Maybe it would be very useful to the party and everyone at home to spend a little time going over what that plan is, especially so I know, because I'm not very aware. You are going to go to Point Pleasant to take the Mothman dust that's loaded aboard the boat. And then What's the idea once you get there?
I'd like to get the general kind of idea, the feel for these people. I mean, we've heard a lot about them, but we haven't actually encountered any of them. And these are supposedly, like, I think, might be like Raven's people, right? So I'm very interested to see what's going on.
Gotcha. Any comments from Raven out there? Nothing? Okay. Well, with that being said then, it sounds like your primary objective, at least for the first hour of our thing, and maybe you get done with it faster, but probably some serious inventory checking is worth doing. I know many of you have just added your inventory sheets over here, so hopefully you may have an idea of what you're lacking or not. If anyone wants to do any trading, I believe Rusty's still in town as well as Terry, so they'll have separate inventories if you guys are curious to see what they have at all. Or, if you want to do any, you could also try and do any small quests or things like that in town if you're looking to like help people, anything to that extent. I mean, I'm just leaving open doors for all of you to poke and pry at as you please, but I will shut up and now we'll let you go into character and take it from there.
I might check the shops out. Let me see. I'll walk up to Raven and say, that this might be a long trip, so we should definitely get a lockdown on some of the stuff that we have. and make sure that we've got enough for this. Do you have any ideas about what's going to happen when we get there? Are these people friendly? Are they foe?
To be honest, I'm not sure anymore, Sam.
That doesn't bode well.
I think we should warn the town that more attacks might happen.
That's probably not a bad idea. I also think while we're doing that, maybe we check around town, see if anyone needs any help, because right now I'm pretty flat broke. And I think that both of y'all might be kind of in the same position. I know we spent a lot before we left last time, so maybe there's some people who could give us some work.
Yeah, I have 30 caps left.
Yeah, more than me compared to I have 8, so maybe we can talk to Tom, let him know that you're worried about more attacks coming, and also catch up with Jim.
Yeah.
Alright, I suppose we'll head out. I'd like to look for Jim.
Sure. Time to look for Jim, huh? Jim, do we want to jump to you and where you might be? I honestly don't even know where Jim is right now.
Yeah, exactly. With this new game, I have no idea where he is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just milling about down the main street, like the center street. You know, just
That's great. I love that. Wow.
I found him.
That's cool to know that this little, like, the observer side I'm using, I thought it had, like, spoiler info, because it's sort of a GM thing. Maybe it's because I'm clicked on one of you, but maybe that's it, because I'm on Sam, but I couldn't see Jim. That was neat. Or Raven until she came in view. Okay, I'm shutting up again. Whoop.
Hey Sam, hey Raven. What's going on?
Not much. We were just discussing the trip ahead.
Oh yeah, I was looking to get some trading done before we head out.
How are your pockets looking? You got
Pockets?
you got any caps?
What? Well, as a matter of fact, I do a good bit.
Yeah, we're Raven and I are quite light, so we were thinking about talking to Tom, seeing if any work could be done around town.
Gotcha. I need to go check up with Rusty, see if he's got anything to trade.
Speaking of Rusty, I am wondering if he needs a ride back. You know, we dragged him all the way out here. Might be kind to offer him, you know, at least to get him a little bit closer.
That's yeah. I don't know. We'd have to ask and figure that out ourselves.
Yeah, we'll drop a line down.
Should I pop my head? Will Tom shoot me?
I don't think so. I think as long as you're, you know, on your best behavior, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Yeah, hell bells might.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go milling about looking for Rusty. See if I can find him.
That sounds like a good plan. Pardon me, just 2 seconds here, because I am finding it very easy to create these people's tokens on the fly. So I've just created Terry for you guys and a Tom. So pardon me, it's just taking me seconds here. And Tom is almost alive. We have the power. We can resuscitate him from alchemy to forge. He lives. Tom, can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you interact with your computer? He can! Yay! Tom exists. Okay, pardon me, everyone. I'm sorry. This is out of character or out of world. But who else do we need? We need a Rusty Dusty Bones here real fast. Pardon me, everybody. Rusty Dusty Bones. And then he is an NPC. And he's in here somewhere. There we go. Oh, do I not have a square Rusty, though? Well, Rust, there's a chance Rusty's gonna be without picture tonight. He's really big on my screen over here. You scared me, Rusty. Okay, I'm just gonna drop a sort of a faceless icon for him. Jim, we're gonna have Rusty for you. Just he's up, probably taking care at the Brahmin trading caravan center stand thing.
Okay.
So just dropping him in up there. Whoa, or not. Make sure I got him on the screen. I actually don't know why he's not going in there. Prototype token. So as you go up, actually I need to make sure where do I have Jim? Sorry. There we go. Now I can see things. Okay. So Jim, as you have headed up there, how do I make people at home know that? Oh, I guess I gotta do this. Okay. That's tricky. I need to figure out a way to can toggle between your characters so I can like watch you better. So Rusty is inside the he's inside the old trading center there, Jim. So when you get up there,
okay,
knock on the door. He's counting some caps there at the register, and he looks up and goes, "Hey, Jim, you made it. You're alive." It's more than we can say about a lot of folks in this town after a hell of a last couple days, huh?
Well, what can I say? I got away with what some would call murder.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? They always say nothing ever bad happens when you murder someone, and I think it's great. But you know what, Jim? I also run a little crew of some raiders. So you know what they also say is maybe don't ask old Rusty what's right and wrong.
Well, hey, when it comes to making money, right and wrong doesn't matter.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Love it. What can I do you for, Jim? You ready to get into business with me, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking to trade some things here and there.
Ah, okay. What are we looking for? Got a little laundry list, a shopping list for the day.
Well, I'm looking to trade some ammo for some more ammo. I've got, if you're interested, I've got 25 millimeter grenades.
He will take anything. I assume he'll buy about anything you got, Jim, that you want to sell him. As for the price for it all, actually selling ammo is maybe a weird thing. I don't even know how to do that. So we'll look at like trading that ammo.
Well, that's what I was wanting to do, trade.
Still the game doesn't, it probably has, is what I meant is like, it still cares. Like it's not 1-to-1, right? It's not one like mini nuke to one fusion cell, for example. So we'll figure out some of that, but yeah, if you're gonna trade that, it's still gonna come like it's not 1-for-1, but I'll look that up. Okay. Maybe you could just type out that list of items you're looking to sell and buy, and then when it comes to and this goes for everybody in the party for Big Sales Day. As a reminder, what to do is get your list of all the things you want to sell, And you can look that up in Notion. It might even have the values directly inside of the game here. I believe as a reminder, OmniSearch is the thing, and that's on the Mac. I think it's like Control Spacebar. Yeah, I think it's that on Windows too. So if you were looking up ammo you wanted to sell, I could do like fusion cells. And it tells you the cost there. I mean, again, ammo's really cheap generally, so we'll figure out an easier way to make sure to trade it out. But
So I don't know where we wanted to type it, so I just typed it in the Forge.
oh, okay. Let me check here. Oh, okay. So you're I see. Only 3 of those rounds for some 308.
Yes.
So I don't know. Their ammo quantity, it might be like 8. It might be 8, and then you get 25% of that. And then 308. And as a reminder, again, for everyone doing this, make sure you check out your costs on here. I'm not going to do this for everybody. I'll do it here the first time, but just for everyone doing your list, make sure you guys get your own prices here so we can do it quickly.
Okay.
I think he'll give you like he's trading 2 of those, 3 of those. So I think it's about 18. He'll give you 18 308 rounds for that.
Okay. All right.
And you could try and roll 9 combat dice to see, because I think that's the extra amount there at the end. So you could try and roll 9 combat dice to see what extra. It's more the 25mm grenades I'm not used to. Okay, who's doing what now? Sorry, I'm not being quiet just to have you guys do nothing.
Oh, you still want me to roll, or?
Did you roll?
No, I didn't. You want me to?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you don't want them, it's your choice.
No, I rolled.
Okay, what'd you get?
Let's see.
Every one is 1.
Oh, I got, okay.
Meaning, so if there's 2 on there, it's 1. Meaning it's 2.
7.
7. Okay, so add that to your total then.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next and who's doing what? Jim buying anything extra from him, or is that?
No, that is all it is.
Okay. Okay, easy going. Who's next on the list?
Raven and I were going to go talk to Tom.
Okay, sure.
We are hanging out there right now.
Let's see, I don't know how to get my cursor back there. There we go. Okie doke, you're in there with Tom. That screen's crazy bright. Tom's like getting cooked by his monitor.
We walk in under the glow of the terminal, and I say, "Well, how's it going, Tom?"
Hey, Sam. Not well, man. Everything's terrible here. It's really fucking bad, actually.
I know. We were wondering if anyone needed any help around here. You know, we're just looking for some work. Hoping
What sort
that
of work
maybe
you
we
looking
can
to get into,
assist
Sam?
the town. Really, anything. I mean, if people need, something built, if people need protection, we're down for pretty much anything.
Well, protection's the thing these days, isn't it? Looking at what we got, I mean, it's like looking between what's not on fire yet, what hasn't been burnt down. There were some reports of patrols of robots around the area, some what sounded like a roving patrol of haywire bots. I had it in my mind to go and see what was up with that, to see if anything was good for scavenging. Your friend Chop and his big old robot, they have taken up to the north of town a little ways, up in the kind of more residential housing region that we don't really occupy. A little too dangerous for us to be up there messing about. But I'm guessing for him and his pal, not so bad. So anyway, I'd like to go out and see what kind of. Well, maybe not me personally leave town, but I want someone to go out and see what's going on with those robots. I would go, but hell, I got too much stuff to do here today. I'm putting out fires, some literally, most of them figuratively, but as you can probably smell, there's still charred, burning debris spewing over the town here and there. So, I mean, honest to God, you guys may not want this job. It's not the most glamorous, but you could go out there, spend a few hours picking up hazardous material, to put it bluntly.
I definitely think we'll check on those robots. I'm sure Chop would be really interested in seeing them as well. I think that Raven had something to say to you as well. I think
She says she wants to pick up the. She wants to pick up the debris. Good idea. I like that, Raven. That seems quite fitting. You spew debris, you pick it up. That's not what she was going to say, was it?
Yeah, sorry about me acting up. I didn't mean to scare people.
That was terrible. I don't know what got through your head, but I don't know if you're the type of person to threaten to kill your family a lot or why you did it. But what can I say? No second chances. That's, well, I guess this is. This is your second chance. Let me say no third chances then. Look, I can understand you saying it's an accident, but some things aren't accidents. You know, it's not an accident. You often hear from little kids that push one another and then they get caught. And they'll say, it was an accident. It wasn't an accident. You just didn't want to get caught. And the same for you. I think that wasn't an accident. I think if you would have got the reaction you wanted out of that crowd, I think you would have done whatever it takes to do whatever you wanted. And that meant killing the mayor, killing Lena, killing me, killing anyone else under the sun. I don't doubt it. If there's one thing I've learned about your kind of Mothman cultist types, it's that you don't hold any reverence for life, and it's awfully troubling to have that kind of energy here. You know, we gave you a chance and a shot, and I'm not trying to rehash what's done. I will say my piece and have you leave. But just to say, we gave you a chance, we gave you a nice home, a spot to be, and no pressure. And the next thing you did was try and kill us. All I gotta say.
Also there might another attack, and I was reliving the past event. I didn't want to see another human offer up like that.
Well, then you should get out there and track those people down and prevent that attack with every fiber of your being. Telling me there might be an attack is like saying it might rain today, and it probably will do both. But anyone with eyes can see that there's gonna be an attack. They made it very clear. It's the second time after Hope was put on their radar. It's been ever present on our minds. So Get out there. Hunt them down.
I will try to stop them.
Good. All of our lives are counting on it. And hey, just think, if you fail hunting them down, you'll have succeeded with your trial endeavor and we'll all be dead. Oh. Shouldn't laugh about it, but sometimes it feels like I'm herding cats. Sometimes the people I'm herding are about as intelligent or less so than cats, but that's what happens when you got no schooling in the wasteland. Also, the cats nowadays are a lot more intelligent. Sometimes some of them speak and walk upright. Maybe those are not actual cats. So you're gonna go after those robots.
Also, do you have something easel throw to where I don't think I should wear my Mothman robes in town?
Yeah, you could do a difficulty 1 check for him. Are you looking for like actually new gear, or are you just hoping he has like you're probably trying to buy in this game casual clothing or something to that effect of casual wear. I do believe that's the name of it, right? Or something like that.
Spare outfit, nothing to fancy.
Yeah, casual clothing is an apparel in the game here. So you could do a difficulty 1 check if you'd like. And by the way, if I miss people's things, just let me know. Like DK did when he's like, I rolled, because I sometimes may not see it here.
I actually have some.
Casual clothing?
Yes, I have some, Raven.
Oh. Well, then, it sounds like...
Oh, well, thank you, Sam.
My pleasure.
Sounds like you all can take care of yourselves then.
Question, Tom.
Sure.
Do we know where these patrols were last seen?
Well, last seen north of the city, headed south. Weren't sure if they were going to come to the city or pass it by. For all I know, they could have technically gone across the bridge over the Ohio if they really wanted to go that way.
I see. All right, we'll go check with Chop and then get on the road and try to take care of that for you.
Just be warned. Probably armed heavily. So I'm interested in them. See if there's a bunch of ammo in there that we could bring back. But I remember hearing gutsies. And I'd be real surprised if they had anything heavier like your friend Sentry Bot. That I think is out of that league.
Well, I've dealt with the gutsier too in my day. So we'll see if we can take care of them.
Good deal. Bring back all the scrap you can. Could put it to work,
sir.
put it to use.
You have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Sam. You too. Be safe out there. Don't get any new holes blown in your head.
We'll try. And I'll meet up with old
Yes,
Jim.
sir, Mr. Tom.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Jim. Got a
you
little
find
bit
out
of work
what
I'm
you-
interested in.
Okay, so you found what you're looking for. All right.
Yes, sir. Did you?
Yes, I did. I actually got what I needed, yeah.
Good to hear. We talked to Tom. He let us know that there's some sort of robot patrol that's been near the town. He'd like us to take a look at it. So I was thinking we could go get Chop, because you know how he loves to, chop up some robots. And we can hopefully make some quick work of them.
That actually will work, I think.
That's what I'm hoping. Maybe you can tinker with them a little bit.
Well, I'm always down to do some of that. So yeah.
No. Sounds good. Does everyone have a decent amount of gear?
I
We
believe
have to figure
so.
we could maybe use some grenades on them. If it comes down to it. I've got a couple stim packs left, but I've got to get.
I have lots of those.
I bet that you do. I need these caps to get more stim packs, more medical supplies. So hopefully we'll be able to make out with it. Y'all ready to go?
Oh, Sam, I have some gear for to trade.
Oh, you want to go ahead and talk to Rusty? You know, I was gonna ask him if you wanted to ride back anyway, later on.
Sorry.
You can trade them and get the meds.
No. Okay. What do you have?
Well, you guys do that. I'm just working on other stuff here. Don't mind me.
What is that first one? So we have 5 fusion cells, a laser musket worth 45. I'm curious about what that engineer's armor does, because maybe that sounds like maybe something Jen could use.
And as a reminder for all of you guys, if you want to look that stuff up, it's just Control Space Bar.
So we have 1545.
Do you guys need me for any of that, by the way?
Yes.
If so, just
No,
make sure to call out.
I'm ready. I'm just gonna walk in, talk to Rusty. Say, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Doing well. I mean, as well as we can be in these circumstances. At least I made it out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all we can ask for is just to live another day.
Indeed. Got a few things to trade.
What do you
Boy.
got there, Sammy boy?
Got 5 fusion cells, a laser musket, two broads. I don't. Doesn't.
2 broads, really? Hey,
That's
how
what
they
Ray
doing?
had said.
Ghouls, humans still? How?
I'm not sure. I'm
I
thinking
love
maybe
some good
boards.
broads in the wasteland. It's a wonderful place. The more, the merrier.
Okay, 2 boards.
Like planks, Sam. You got some planks
Yes,
there.
yes.
Like
Sorry,
lumber,
sorry.
boards. Well, I don't know what to do with those.
I know that's not as exciting. You can
Very
use it
much
as a weapon.
less. I'm sure I could. Anything's a weapon, even abroad, if you use it correctly. Okay. So, what are you guys? What's your? Pardon me, because again, I'm gonna leave all trading in your guys' hands to just tell me the final numbers tonight, since you've all traded before, and I don't think it's any kind of confusing to anyone at this stage. I'm happy to help, correct anything, but I am getting that next scene ready for everybody. So, is there a total you guys are looking to trade in, or
Yes,
what do you
it looks like
actually
it's about,
need from Rusty with all that stuff?
it looks to be about 100, but I also don't know, like, don't we get, because of the bartering system, it's not worth as much?
Yes, 25% is the going for that if you trade,
So we
if you
got
sell it to him.
So we got, if we sell it, but if we just trade it?
I think if you trade it, something about the full cost. You just have to then, I think bartering works differently.
Okay,
I don't know
'cause
why. I
we,
don't know if the game's just trying to make sure you have less caps in the long run or something, but I do believe
would just
trading
like-
works across.
In that case, I'd like to know how much his stim packs are.
Control spacebar, Sam. We'll get you that.
Oh, I didn't know if he had a specific price.
Nope. All prices for vendors are the
I
same.
see.
Numbers are just calculated based on that sheet. So if you want to, price out all the items that you want and let me know that final trade-off math there.
Looks like we can buy 3 if we're doing like full 100 caps from all these things that she wants to trade in, aside from the engineer's armor, because I think Jim could try wearing that.
Is that good for him, by the way, out of curiosity?
It's not, I mean, it's cool lore-wise.
Oh, sure,
And
sure.
like, if he's going into battle, like, it might be better than the lab coat.
Oh, also, is this one of those silly things that has the this is an outfit, and so I don't know. Can he wear that over?
That's
that
a
other
diluted. That's a diluted stim pack. So I could get 2 stim packs
stuff? Okie dokie.
with the caps that she is offering to me, the items.
Where'd that thing go? There used to be a message they had that would say. There was a reminder nearby about which armors could be worn with which ones. Okay. Well. What does that button do?
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat. I clicked on that little, that's cool. For those at home, we just found a way you could actually share a thing of the armor. It has I just saw a little chat box icon and it just sent it right there. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. We have a total. You have the amount of stim packs you're grabbing. Anything else the Rusty Dusty can get you sorted with, because then we'll go on our AFK. Come back.
Did want to ask, and I wanted to ask you, Rusty, are you going to need a ride home anytime soon? I know we dragged you all the way out of here. The least we could do is bring it back.
Yeah, you took me the whole way up here. What am I doing up here? Not even a trial to show for it. Well, look. There are some very needy people up here with very needy concerns, and I'm here to help them in their time of need, Sam. You just gotta leave me here so I can do what I was intended to do, and that is to make a profit off of people in a dire predicament. So I'm gonna stay. You guys, good luck out there. Don't forget to bring back more chaos, but not so much as it gets me killed, Sam. Just a few more of these town folks and they'll be groveling.
Alrighty. I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate the stim packs.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Now I'll head out and rejoin the gang. And also thank Raven for the stuff she gave me. Appreciate it, Raven. We might be able to live another day with these.
Yep.
Now, I do have a new scene set up over here, and I'm not sure if your characters are going to be able to see it appropriately or not. So I'm not like going to be terribly surprised if you guys get a black screen. I don't know how I fixed that in Hope, but I do remember something about that. Before we do our AFK, sorry to abruptly take you out of Hope, and this is just one little road map here. It's nothing too special that I'm... preload the scene. I can do that. That's cool. And I can activate it. And then, do people at home, do you guys see anything? Can you do anything here? What do you get?
There's no token that can show any of the.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we then need. Okay, perfect. So I just need to drag down. Maybe just need to put a Jim, a Sam, and a Raven. Okay, I've put 3 tokens down. How's that? Do you guys see the world, or is it all black?
No, it's all black.
It's still black.
Then there's some kind of setting that goes on, and I don't know what that is. Let's see. Because there's a lighting option. Token vision. Restrict visibility within scene, the vision of the tokens. Fog exploration. Track the exploration progress of the tokens, removing fog of war areas they've explored. That's checked. So if you guys move, will that like grant more of the map, maybe?
No, it's still black.
Well, that isn't how that's supposed to be. That's not what it says. Fog of War unexplored color is black. Okay, Fog of War explored color. How about that? Does that get like turned down or something? I don't see a shift in color anywhere.
Nope, nothing.
Let's see what happens if I look back at Hope for a sec. Oh, can I actually open both of these at once, too? Because this is an alchemy. Ha 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 ha! We can open 2 things at once, folks. Windows, they exist. I can look at these side by side now and see what's different. Grid? I'm guessing under lighting here, but... Check. Oh, what's this? Global illumination on the field is unchecked. How about now?
Ooh.
I see stuff now.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's so cool.
Is it the whole world that opened up? What do you?
Yes,
what do you
the
guys
whole thing. I see everything.
So that's
Yes,
not
and I see
ideal,
rain.
'cause
It's
then-
raining.
Not that I mind this map. This map has no meaningful secrets. But I am curious. That must not... I mean, is it walls? Like Uni says, we're all learning here. So what if I did one of these? Like isn't there like a nature wall, terrain walls? If I put that in there, can you guys now see past that? Oh, it doesn't seem to do much. Okay, well, that still works for me, though. I've got what I need for later. So this'll be what we can come back to, although I am pushing us back to Hope for just a moment. I think you guys were all about done here. Thank you for taking care of your trading on your own while I went and wrapped up that map setup. Anything else people want to do in town before we AFK? Otherwise, we'll take our 10-minute break now, grab drinks, whatever you need, and come back. Good?
No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. 10 minutes on the clock. Be back in that time. Hello, Vault Dwellers and Wastelanders. We're back. We are back. The break is over. It is time to continue our adventure throughout Appalachia. We got a Sky and a DK and a Raven out there. Maybe not because I'm on the wrong scene. I can't hear them below.
I am here.
Yeah.
Tim, you
He's
guys
talking
are-
in the void.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was hoping it would let you just. Usually, you guys can hear you. I can hear you when you talk over there. Anyway, not sure why that did that, but
You can't be rid of me.
I can. But let's go ahead. We'll dive into our last hour of the game here tonight. So you guys are on your way out of the town. Is that correct? No last distractions or anything else you're doing. Is that correct? Or are you heading out?
Nope.
What's the...
Rolling all out.
Okay, so I will leave it to you guys. You are after a band of robots that you have very little information as to where they are. You heard they were coming, south, but without, many, if any, details as to that. So what is your crew's ideas for getting started on an open-ended mission like that?
Well, I did want to see if we could wrangle up Chop before we went on this little adventure.
You guys are welcome to look for him. You also heard very little info about him other than that he's somewhere north of town.
He's like in a north town? Okay.
Yeah, where they don't go, by the way. The settlers, they said, we don't do anything with that.
Well, I'd say we probably start heading north and then maybe seeing if we can pick up any tracks or anything like that. I mean, he's got big feet. He might have left something behind.
Okay. So you guys begin your journey north, wandering out of the town. Out, more like through. You're leaving the center of the city, which is full of these shops and other things. You guys are maybe a little distracting me with your characters. I'm looking somewhere else. Everyone that's just moving them nonstop. As you begin going north, you are met with an area that none of you have been to before. Buildings dilapidated. You're welcome to roll stealth checks, but none of you could tell this area for anywhere else you've ever been in the wasteland. Looking for feet, no obvious footprints. It's cement / asphalt roads.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much other than loose dust that blows around to have muddy footprints or anything like that. Still very residential in feeling. So that Raven, who might want to do a stealth check or I'm sorry, a survival and perception, I'm leaving it open to you guys. I'm just telling you from the GM perspective, you know very little information about either of these two sources. So this is a test for all of you of how you're going to go about doing this. Okay, so Raven, what? Also, hold on. You don't know what you're rolling for yet either. Just to check on that. I don't think you got a thing from me yet, right, Raven? Do you? Okay, pardon. You rolled before I told you the difficulty. You can take that if you'd like. You don't know what the difficulty is, so I just need to know: is this the roll you want, or did you want to wait, do it the proper way, know the difficulty, and then take your dice appropriately? Either's fine. I'll let you do whatever you want. But you jumped the gun there a little bit. So let me know.
I will let you tell me.
Okay, so if you're taking that with 2 successes, as Raven's looking around, she doesn't have any eyes on Chop. She's going up and down the streets, kind of perusing, but nothing obvious. If you want to do more, again, I encourage you guys to tell that story and let me fill in reactively. So I'll kind of take a step back. I don't want to take over Raven and be like, she goes here, 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 and here, because that's a little too railroady. But I'm encouraging you all, please help me.
Sam, I don't see him.
Let's just keep walking. Maybe we can hear Buddy Bop if he's been messing around with him. And honestly, I might just try calling out to him.
That might work.
I'm going to maybe try to roll a speech test to see if he can hear me.
Sure. And in this case, I'm not gonna set a difficulty on that, except to have maybe him roll against it. Okay, go ahead, and you can roll your Sky if you'd like.
I rolled it.
Ooh, let's see here. What do we got? 4 successes.
Taking
Sam
tag
yells.
was worth it.
Huh?
I said taking tag was worth it.
Yeah. But not in this case.
For sure.
Sam yells.
Everyone knows.
Yells. But nobody responds. Except 5 ghouls burst out of a door directly at all of you. You have no chance to react.
Oh, God.
They are on you before you can do anything. We are going to go into initiative order in that situation. That was a good one, Sam. I would say you walked into it, but I didn't set it as a trap.
You son of biscuit,
In fact,
Kyle.
your great score is the reason you attracted so many ghoulies to you. As you're going down the street, Raven a little bit ahead of the party, kind of looking down alleyways, looking. Sam kind of, getting in touch with her ahead. She shakes her head back. The idea of going softly into the night, very, very little. Again, before the team realizes it, as Sam yells out for Chop, within 30 seconds or less, barreling out of the first floor of a farmhouse, sort of Appalachian, simple-ish structure for the town, a family, you can presume, of ghouls upon you. So we don't have this area of town to fight in, which is okay. You're going to do this all theater of mine, which will be fine. Let me throw down some ghouls, I suppose, here. And I would encourage you guys, if you want to get on the way with that other mission, to put these dudes down fast so you got time tonight. Let's see, Feral Yule. They're not hard either, so... Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Let's try these guys' attacks. They're just going to go through a quick round of them. Maybe, if it'll even let me. Feral, ghoul, yeah. How do I do his attack? I don't like this thing's attack system, though. I'll say that much about this game. I don't really understand how any of that works. It's not as easy as alchemy, I'm gonna say. The enemies don't seem to have, attacks. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. There, that's better. Okie dokie. I was struggling to pull up his attack damage thing. I'm just going to go ahead and roll. All 5 of them are going to do a single round of attacks. So let me see, how many did I roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they all did the most base attack they could. 3 of them are getting hits. And I'm going to say that we probably got Raven a little bit ahead of the group. And I'm imagining, unless you guys want to correct me, that Sam and Jim are probably walking side by side-ish. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the way that's spread out, the 5 ghouls are going to go straight for Sam and Jim in this case. They're rushing straight back to you guys who made the sound. And we're just going to do this right in the middle of the street here, just so that there's kind of easy stuff. And what I say, 3 of them got connecting hits. So I'm going to say 2 on Sam, 1 on Jim here. And let's see what they actually wound up doing with this. So that tell me that. Okay, roll. Let's see, 1 on Jim, 2 on Sam. Is that what I just said? So Jim, one of them hits, and he does 4 damage, and he also does 2 effects. So of his 4 damage, he does 2 of its physical, 2 of its radiation. So where is this going to hit, by the way? Let's go. I don't like this as much. This combat ticker is a lot harder to do than the other one. Torso, it looks like. And so you've got 2 points of physical, 2 points of radiation to the chest there, Jim. You lower your maximum health by the 2 for the radiation, and then your other points will go into the chest. If you have radiation defense on your armor there too, that helps, but otherwise it'll just be the physical damage resistance.
No, just the physical.
Gotcha. Then you can, and how much is that? That 1 or 2 physical resistance?
1.
So 1 point of physical damage to the chest and 2 points of radiation, lowering your max. And then to Sam, one of them does no damage. He connects, but he fails to actually hurt. Just more of a push than anything. He just lunges into you. And then the other one does 4 points of damage, 2 of its radiation, and 2 of its physical. So same as Jim. It's just a different order to die here. So again, if you have any... and this is going to the right arm. Right arm, Sam. And then we can go right into an order. Actually, how you do turn order in this game. But we'll just go Sam, Jim, Raven like we typically do in that. Oh, combat encounters. This is the feature I'm looking for. Got it. Begin combat. What does that actually do? Okay, everyone took their points?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Sam, you're up to go ahead and fight back.
All right, I will raise my enraging shotgun at the one that is to my bottom, like to the bottom of my character.
By the way, there's a thing that lets you show who you're going to attack. I think you right-click on them and toggle target state. It's that target icon, Sam. I don't know if you can do that.
I think I can only do it on myself. It won't let me right-click them.
Oh, that's interesting.
It only lets me right-click myself.
Oh, interesting. You can ping combatants. Put you into the thing, and then where's... Hey, Raven, you need to put your character right in front of these guys on the thing. I'm not... Put your character there. Here somewhere. Okay, Sam, so go ahead and do your stuff. Go for it.
I will raise my shotgun up. Now I'll attempt to fire.
What'd you get there, Sam?
Looks like I got a 2.
2. Okay, 2 successes. Good. Got a hit. Go ahead and do damage.
Perfect. Oh, it looks like it rolls successes. I'm sorry, I meant to do this.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize that when you roll the emerging pop action shotgun, you can substitute that for your small guns. I will do that next time. That's cool.
Yeah, very handy. And also, I don't know how, if it really works well, but I think you could put these things down on your action bar too. I'm not 100%, but I think you can. So you might be able
That's something I
to.
haven't been able to figure out yet.
I want to get that figured out because you got to be able to do that, right? Like that makes sense. That's what a freaking action bar should be
I think it
for.
has to, yeah, for sure. I think it has to do with the macros, but we talked about I don't know how to do the macros.
Well, I marked Raven as dead. I didn't know that was a feature. Okay, well, I like this combat tracker now. I changed my opinion on it from seconds ago. It's actually a pretty great combat tracker, and now that I know how it works. Okay, so Sam, you did your damage then. You have shot this guy. He has... I don't even know how... What is his health? Let's see. His health is probably not good. HP was 8, and you've done... 5 points of damage?
5 divided by, because it has spread.
I would let
it
you
would
do
be
that.
like 7.
7. So he has 1 HP left on that guy already. And, yeah, that seems groovy.
Ooh, I like that health bar. That's cool.
Does he have a health bar? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That is
he
nice.
does. Yeah.
It's a lot easier. Can I just say, I know this is a very out of character episode, and that's okay. We said it was going to be from the start. But alchemy, guys, why is it that in this thing I can click stuff and it's like, oh, you clicked me, like a normal thing, like a button. It's clickable. Alchemy's like, ooh, let me think about that. Wait, you wanted to go to your character to adjust that health bar? Like, it's crazy how just you press it and it happens here. It's how it should be. My computer is not 10,000 degrees, and it is great. So that was wonderful. Thank you for this. Done. Okay, Sam, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I'll pass it.
Okay, Raven, we are up to you, and I like that puts everyone in order, the combat order as it should. So Raven, you are up. That toggle state, I don't understand how that works, but there's something about like you guys being able to toggle who you're shooting at. Sorry, Jim, I'm moving you for just 1 second. Okay. Go ahead, what was that?
I did figure it out. I just don't know how. Like, do you have to be toggled on us to be able to see it? Kind of like...
There's a little marker on the screen that I can share, and that's why I actually moved Jim's character for a second, because it looks like, Jim, you might already be targeting the one to your south. Is that right?
Yeah, I tested it, yeah, and it worked for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do you guys do it? Can you explain it?
So we press that toggle button. There's like a select targets and a like action hotbar on the top left, and then you just click who you want to. So now I moved it to that guy.
I don't know that I understand. I mean, because I would like to show you guys, if there's a way for me to show you, like if a certain thing's on you or someone else's you, I'd love to convey that, but I'm not sure. Neri didn't understand my question when I asked because I don't think I spelled it out well enough, and I'm equally unsure if I understand.
It does kind of show us. Like if you're clicking someone, it shows blue on my, like there's a blue dot on top, like how there's a yellow dot for you on top of the guy at the bottom. So we can know if there's a blue dot, that means that that's the one that you have selected.
Got it. I wonder if that's useful. I mean, that does sound useful. That's probably, so if I swap it, now what happens? I mark 2.
Yeah, there's a blue dot on both of them.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, then that's good for me to know, I guess. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. How do we ping again? Someone did a ping oh, you just hold left click. Okay. I like this system a lot better. So, Raven, you were up. What did you do? And again, you can target you can show us who you're shooting at by putting that little target on them. You do the right click and then the little bullseye, and it'll put an icon. Also, we can see where your cursor is too, so that's helpful. That's a good reminder for people as well. Like, we can see where your cursor hovers, so if you need to... Yeah, Raven, you marked it. Okay. So, go ahead and do damage to that guy, Raven. Raven earlier said, hey now. No!
Okay, I take aim with bow and fire with my center mass.
Go for it. So she's shooting him in the chest. Two successes. That connects for sure. Forgot that Raven's bow is about stealth. Also, on that 2 success, you get an action point back in your pool, so I'm going to fill that. You guys are at 6. Sky, you would have gotten 2 back as well, but you guys are full. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. Too much happening. What did I just do? Raven, damage. DK, who you after while she does that?
Well, I think
you
can see it, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and do your damage then. Your attack and all that.
Okay. All right. Oh.
No luck.
Ugh. Okay.
You guys got a full action point pull, so you guys should use that. I mean, this could be a good opportunity to do it if you'd like. Damage 4. Got it, Raven. So did this guy. Okay. Jim, you're not doing anything else? Raven, you're not doing anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, I don't know which ghoul is where. Oh, okay. Maybe that centers them for me. Okay. Feral Ghoul, how do I do your damage then?
Can I fire agent?
Yes, if you want to use that 2 action points, you may. Correct. Unless you have anything that reduces
Okay.
it. Now, your difficulty goes up by 1, so the chance to hit him is difficulty 2. So as long as you score 2 or above, it's a connect. Okay. Unarmed strike on Jim. Connects.
Oh.
So he does 2 damage to your right leg. Going for the legs, Jim. He does so that connects. So 2 points of radiation damage to your leg there. So for every effect roll, also suffer 1 point of radiation damage. Actually, here's a question too, and I don't know that I'm not chasing this. But for every effect roll, the target also suffers 1 point of radiation damage. This is totem applied separately after a character has suffered the normal damage from the attack. Ooh, this one even says that. So just as a warning, this will maybe be one of the last battles with these ghouls that damage is not separated. My having just read that is that would still do 2. It would be 2 damage plus 2 radiation. But it's not in this case. It's just 2 radiation. We'll run it that way here, Jim. So 2 your maximum health down. Next guy in order. He is... Which one? This one here. And he is on... this looks like it's going after Sam. So he's going to roll and connect. And he does another roll. And he does 1 point of radiation and 1 point of physical. And that is to your... torso. You can see these all? Is that right? Or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got you. Who's next on the list? And we got this guy doing an attack. What? 4 successes on that? The little ghoul who could? I get 3
What?
action points out of that. Wow. That's rare for me. That one is on... Who's he on? He's in the middle. He's on Sam then. He's blocked between... Okay,
Kyle is out for blood.
he shouldn't be. These guys are super easy, low level. They're level 3. Damn, 1 point of damage for radiation to Sam's right arm. And then, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm going through fast here. And then roll, and that is a success, and that is a damage. And who's this guy? This guy's this one. Okay, so that's on Jim. So Jim, 1 point of radiation to your torso.
Okay.
I think they got 1 more to go through. Yep, this last guy. And so roll it up and do damage. And that's this guy. And he is hitting Sam. He succeeds in hitting your left leg for 2 points of radiation and 1 of regular damage. Kill him, guys. Kill him. This is over. They're done. Sam, back to you. The ghouls running out, slashing, snarling, grasping, and biting at you as you were jumped in the street, an area of the city you've never been to, and maybe for good reason. You see that the inhabitants have not left. But Sam is up to save the day.
I am going to pull out my 10mm pistol and aim it at the one with the yellow dot.
Sure. Oh, great. 2 successes, 2 action points back in the pool.
And then...
3.
Ooh, wrong one. Sorry. Looks like 3 points of damage.
Nice. Nice. 3 points to him is enough to put him down. I just need to know exactly where he is in the grid here. Which one are you, buddy? This one? Because there's a death thing. Yeah.
Oops. Ooh, that was cool.
Dead. Okay, so Sky got rid of 1 ghoul. What's next?
I'm going to pay 2 to go again and use Action Boy so it doesn't make it harder for me.
Great.
And I'm going to... I don't know if Quick Hands works twice. Regardless, I'll either use my minor action or use my perk to pull out my my enraging combat shotgun.
You can reload firearms faster. When you make a ranged attack, you can
Or
spend 2
quick
AP.
draw is what I meant.
Oh, like can you quick draw twice on a turn or something?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Probably not, I would imagine. I don't know, though.
Well, I'll use my minor action in this case.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
will
each
roll.
turn. So once per turn, you may draw a single weapon or an item carried without minor action. Got it. Okay, it does say that.
Perfect. So I'll use that. I'll use my minor action. I'll pull out my enraging pump action shotgun, fire it. Got 1 success.
Great, that connects.
I'll roll for damage. Not
probably enough
bad.
to kill him.
6, 3.
As long as it's 8, he's dead.
Yeah, it's 9 at the very minimum.
Great. Another ghoul blasted. Out of curiosity, when you have your shotgun too, Sky, can you add the effect of enraging to it? I know that's kind of like way higher level of the class than we're in, but like, I love how all these qualities are like visible. I wonder, but I might not. I don't know if enraging is an option that you could even choose. Okay.
I didn't think so.
Sam's turn's over. Raven's up with Jim on deck. Also, if you guys want to see this combat encounter for yourself, this is the thing next to the chat pop out. And you can always right-click on those to make them their own windows, like their own panes. And then you can actually break them outside of this desktop, make it its own external window in your browser. Okay, Raven. You were targeted on that one next to Sam. How are our friends doing here in health? Ooh, the radiation tracks separately in this, huh? That's cool.
I take aim and fire again with center mass at that ghoul.
Okay. You got it. 3 successes. That puts 2 back in your pool there, Raven, which I will do that right now. Okay. Go ahead and do that damage. Hit location, the head. Well, I guess you told us where you're hitting, sorry. Oh, he's dead. Dead, Raven. Dead. I'm doing that sound effect that we were used to from... Okay, he's dead, Raven. Now, you can either do your other thing, or it's Jim's turn. Either or. Jim's got 2 living ghouls next to him, ready to eat his head.
Yeah.
I will fire Agent.
Okay. 2 AP. Taking that out of your pool for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa.
Shoot you right in the eye. You launch it, as soon as you let it go, it flies right back through a wormhole and hits you right in the back of the head. Actually, Raven, assuming you're not going to re-roll that, but do you have anything? You probably don't have anything active that's re-rolling that. Complication on a roll. Does it make your difficulty go up on the next attack you do from the bow? Which is probably not too bad for you, because you hit very high. So that will be Raven's turn. Jim, we're up to you. There's 2 ghouls left, and they're both looking at you.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do it again. Better hit this time. As I swear. Here we go. Are you... Oh my god.
Nothing!
No.
Oh
shit.
man, I hoping to put one in Jim knee.
Oh,
Oh
no.
shit! Actually,
God.
she's not wrong. That actually, I honestly thank you for that reminder, because I have said before, and I quite like. I personally am a fan of other GM's games where if they get a complication near a person, like in line of sight, like that would have been the opportunity for Raven to have shot Jim in this case. But you got lucky. Your difficulty's just up higher. Next time. If I remember. Jim, anything else you're doing? Another swing and a miss.
Next time, Jim.
Nothing else.
Oh, that's not good, because these ghouls are gonna eat ya. Roll it up. No successes on that one. Maybe they're not gonna eat ya. Ooh, both misses. Well, I got extra AP, so I'm gonna use that. Let me take that out of my pool. Okay. So on that one's reroll, they just got it because that was 2 successes. So one guy's going at you here. 3 points of radiation damage to the torso, Jim. And then, am I gonna have that other guy reroll? Fuck yeah. Whoa! He did so well, he got me a point back. He's got 3 successes on his more difficult roll. I don't know, they both borked it the first time. And 2 more points of damage, Jim. Radiation damage to the head. And that's going to do it. We're going down to Sam. Sam, can you save your friend's life?
I'll
Jim
use
is
my move
glowing.
action, get a little bit closer. That way, maybe next if we don't get him this round, it'll aggro on me, and I will hit it with my pump action shotgun. 1 success.
That's what's needed. Go for it. Do that damage.
Oh, jeez.
That might be enough. That might be enough.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes! Dead goal. Blech. Blasted that one out of here. F's in chat for Jim, said Raven. No!
No.
What do we got next? Sam, anything else from you or back to Raven?
We can go back to Raven.
Raven, you're up. Come on, Raven.
Let the bow fly, agent with center mass.
She throws her bow. 2 successes, that hits. Ooh, that's some nice damage there. I'm looking at something here for a second. Oh, right. Okay. I was trying to see if that was actually correctly pulling through your gun or your weapon's effects up there, and I see how it has that marked. So, okay, 5 points of damage to this guy, and that hits him in the center mass, you said. So I'll take that 5 points of damage out. Whoop, the opposite way around, Kyle. 3 points. Okay. Raven, anything else you want to do, or defaulting back to Jim?
Okay.
Yeah, Jim. Come on, man. He served up on a silver platter for you. This guy. Nothing from Raven. She's not talking.
Then I'll go. I got a success.
There you go. Come on, Jim. Do some damage now. He's got 3 health left. Come on, 3.
Yes!
Boom!
Oh.
Jim whacks him upside the head. Blech! As that one just cracks his parts of his face go flying off, and that ghoul sinks to the ground with a big old pipe wrench, smacking him in the head. Well, with our first battle through here done, I know that these guys have some looty, tooty stuff in them. What's their inventory here? Junk items can be found on a dead ghoul's body. Well, what was that doing? What can I roll that for? The hell's that do? Anyway, I think that means I just need to look them up here. What does it say for loots? 2 junk can be found. Oh, I see. 2 combat dice worth of junk can be found in the ghoul's body, which can be salvaged as normal. So they just have junk on them. I don't know if anyone, is that people are tracking their junk now? Maybe because the inventories are better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I rolled 6 things. I'll take the first 5 then. 2, 1, 0, 2, 2. So I can delete one of these then. Can you guys see those numbers? Because that's how much junk there is. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces of junk across all of them. And that would be common junk. Well, sorry, I guess it's just junk. Is that right? Just junk.
Yeah, because there's just junk on the materials thing.
Right? I'm seeing
Also,
that too.
we cannot see those numbers. It's question marks.
Oh, okay. Well, the answer is someone can take 7 junk with them. And I would guess that should be common junk.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Sam's got the junk. So,
Sound good?
with 5 dead ghouls at your feet, the rest of the street is quite empty. I think Sam may have learned that this part of town is a little less pacified than other areas. That whatever, is up here just hasn't been touched or uncovered or dealt with yet. And that the buildings may have precarious things happening in and around them. The trail for Chop is just non-existent based on what you gather. It's been a couple days now since you've been back in town, so that adds to the difficulty of where he is. And you haven't seen him. I don't know that anyone, since no one here, player-wise, actually asked about Chop sooner in game, I'm going to presume that most of your characters were equally as caught up, not, really paying attention to him, but more focused on the urgent trial of Jim. Because as soon as you guys arrived, Chop went on, he left the boat whenever, permission was granted for you all to disembark. And he had left while I believe Sam, Jim, and Raven were still on the boat. So you guys just he's went off into the crowd as if he were a tourist departing a cruise ship ahead of all of you. They went off and did his own thing wherever that was. So, do we continue to search for Chop, or do we break off and look for robots? Or do we put a pause in it for this week? Because any of these are fine options.
I do want to ask if, while we're resting for a moment, could I hook us all up with some Radaway?
Yeah, sure. That's great.
You guys okay? I have some Radway if you need it.
Yeah, I've got 6, so I'll give 1 to everyone. Well, I'll take 1. It heals 4.
Great. Did Raven, does she need that just for your notes? Because she didn't get hit, so.
Oh, okay. Well then, just 2 then.
Yeah, you can hold on to 1 extra.
No, I'm good.
Groovy. How do I clean these ghouls up?
They're stuck there.
Oh,
we're gonna let them hang out like the old cultist bodies.
Yeah. You can actually, I can grab things in a group. I can lasso them or marquee them or whatever it's called. That's cool to select them all. Okay. Raven's gonna type something.
Wow, Jim, I nearly shoot you.
Well, hey, there's not much I could have done if I got shot, so you're lucky I didn't get hit with that arrow there.
Someday I will put one in your knee.
Well, let's hope not.
You know fun.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think there's any fun had in getting shot, so...
That's why he shot that orb cultist, so he wouldn't get shot.
Yes. Self-defense.
Really, we used to play that game all the time back at Manor.
Well,
Do y'all want to get a move on? Focus up a little bit. I'm having a lovely time with your banter, but there is money to be made here. It seems like maybe trying to find Chop might be a lost cause.
yeah.
Maybe he'll pop up while we look for these robots. And we can just keep an eye on him.
Sure.
As you all begin the trek out of town, we'll have Raven roll another perception and survival. This one's to try and get the idea of where the robots are, and this one's a difficulty. You're good at this. I'm going to say difficulty 4, because again, if you succeed in any amount, your friends can try and help out as well. But you're looking for a bunch of robots to which you have very little information on where they're going. So the immediacy of how quickly you can find them is really on the chopping block. You're welcome to spend AP. I think you guys have a lot right now.
Can I buy some more dye?
Yeah.
Give me 2 more.
Okie dokie. Okay, go ahead and roll with 4 then. Perception and survival. 4 dice. Goonies is singing, he's hacking and whacking and smacking in chat. Goonies, that's right.
Oh, I got 20.
You got 20. Uh-oh.
Oof.
Wait, let's see. Oh, sorry, my things don't jump to bottom. Oof! That is a really rough roll, Raven.
I do have some luck.
I don't know that you want to spend it on that. I mean, you can. I don't want to tell you not to, but luck is pretty sparing, and I don't know that searching for the robots is...
Wow, the dice hate me.
That's true. Well, maybe it's the whole wasteland.
Since she got 1 success, can we try to
Okay.
assist her?
Yeah, but you guys can't actually do it, though, to be fair. I should let you, but... well, actually, you know what? If you roll a 1 or whatever, that could count as 2. So, sure, yes, you may both roll a perception and
Let them
survival
try.
Okay.
Well, it's not
Alright.
your place to say that. You're not the GM.
GM
But,
Raven.
yeah, also, no, they don't have enough to do it. Because they can't. They need a difficult... They need to hit 4, and you guys can only contribute 1 each, so that's 3 at best. It's not really useful.
Just
to
let them
try.
do it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, we won't. We'll say that doesn't work because it doesn't. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and put a pin in this one, though? Pick up next week
Yes.
and come back to that. I don't feel like going into a whole, like, trying to shove a combat encounter into 20 minutes. I think that would turn out probably poorly. But we now know where, what Raven's sort of perception is taking you guys forward, and it's not good. That was not a very clear roll. So that kind of gives us an idea that whatever next week entails is going to be a little less straightforward, a little less direct to target. Who knows what you might find along the way.
Maybe I should cure my swamp gas.
Yeah, you still
I
haven't
didn't
done
know you
that.
still had swamp gas.
I forget she does too. Yeah, I think it's what we say earlier, like an endurance and something for diseases.
Yes, me had it for while.
Oh shoot, there's a random disease rolling table?
Doesn't it go away after a while? Like, even if you don't touch it?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. It might. I think we looked at this earlier, though, and I believe it does not. I think it has a...
So I have the walking farts.
Disease duration recovery. Once you start suffering from the disease, you may attempt an endurance and survival test with a difficulty equal to the disease's duration rating. See the table above. If you succeed, the duration rating is reduced by 1. If this would reduce to 0, then you recover from the disease fully. Another character may assist you. Taking antibiotics reduces the disease's duration. No test required at the end of the current day. You may not take more than 1 dose of antibiotics these days. You spend the entire day resting, sitting, or laying somewhere comfortable. Performing minimal physical activity may reduce it. So, like, there is a duration to it, and she has, what, swamp gas, so the duration is 1. Her charisma tests are more complicated. So it doesn't look like they ever go away on their own. Instead, Raven's got to roll an endurance plus survival test with a difficulty of 1. If she succeeds, then it becomes 0 and she'll recover from it fully. I guess you can, like, lower its... I don't know. Weirdly written. Go ahead, Raven. You want to roll that? Maybe you already did. Get rid of the swamp gas. Woohoo! You are now difficulty 0, and you recover from your farts fully. That's great. Not exactly sure. I guess most of them are 0s, most of these are 1s, but not all. Buzzbrain, flap limb, heat flashes, shell shock, and sludge lung. You can only save AP into group pool if there are 3 or fewer AP save. Sludge lung sucks. Oh my god, sludge lung. You can only add AP to the pool if there are less than 3 in the pool at that time. That's rough. Wow, don't get sludge lung, Meg. Just you wait until
Hey, no more stinking up the place here. I thought it was Al the whole time.
Well, he hasn't been with us.
I really want to type it speech to text, but I don't want the audience to be confused.
Look, Sam, I've been tripping on dust for a while.
I understand. Hopefully we'll get you fixed up with that soon. At least you don't have swamp gas anymore.
True.
Well, friends, ending only 15 minutes early, all things considered. I think let's go ahead and put a pin in it for tonight. It was fun to get in here and use this new system, and my takeaway from day one is the system rocks. It's very effective. I can't tell you how annoying it was to not be able to really meaningfully use the enemy's health bars in alchemy, just because they were so hard. That, I think, is the thing that I take away from today being very impressed about. It's just like, wow, it's so nice to actually be able to use the basic features because they're not too laggy. And again, anyone at home, like, what would happen is the GM, alchemy used to make you, like, you'd hot swap into every character. So, like, I would become Sam, I would then become the ghoul, I would then become, Mr. Handy. And so each time you would press next on the initiative order, it would, like, have one of those lurches forward where it's like really laggy for a second, then, oh, okay, loaded all those character stats in, and then you would like, choose the next action. But it created this awkward, like, no, I'm trying to talk to, my friends in the chat and get them moving on their turn. And I need to be, updating numbers at the very same time on a ghoul. Like I'm already spread very thin just trying to update 3 things at once. Waiting for it to churn is not very doable. And so here in Foundry/Forge, that was very cool just to be able to use the simple basic charts and graphs and health bars again without breaking the whole machine. So thanks everybody for letting us play along and try that tonight. I appreciate you all doing that with us. Max says, me shocked you didn't blow cog. Wow, that would suck. No wonder you weren't having fun. I was having fun, but not with that system. That does sound rough. Yes, I used to start, to kind of answer that though, I was just keeping numbers on my own, like Notion on the side. Like I would just, just to show you how unhelpful alchemy was, I was literally just notepad style. Like I would write down like 30 health and then I would just subtract like one at a time, whatever I needed to do. So yeah, that was not fun. That was not great. This new thing is awesome. The initiative order thing is great. Again, the initiative order was one of the things that was really laggy last time, so I stopped using it. I bet Mac, DK, and Sky may have noticed that I just, in Alchemy, would no longer use it, and I would just say what was next, because it would break. It would skip on to the next character and then go back to, and anyway, I don't want to, I'm complaining in a positive, like, happy way, like it was, now when you're out of the hard times, you can kind of look back and go, geez, that was much more difficult than it should have been for, what is effectively just a spreadsheet program. Anyway, Forge Foundry is working great. I love it. I can't wait to add to it. It has me really excited to add in new maps and all that too. I like the lighting. I like the animations. There's even a chance, maybe this is teasing my crew, but I think I'm already paying for animated assets for the Fallout stuff, because his tiers are like Fallout art, animated Fallout art, and then like streamer tier. And I had no reason to use anything animated before. How could I have used it in Alchemy? But now I can, because things move and whirl and buzz, and yeah, pretty freaking excited. I know he has a Scorch Beast Queen with moving wings and all that, so look out. Next week, Mac will get eaten by a Scorch Beast Queen. Until then, everybody, why don't we go ahead and send them out the door on their merry way. Folks out there listening at home, I want to thank you for being here. Why don't we use our Rip Daring music as we send ourselves off into the abyss? Folks, go get subscribed up on YouTube, on Spotify, on iTunes, everywhere you can do it. We got multiple podcasts from Tales from Tomorrow, including the Overseer's Log and our bonus case review that we're going to go out the door and record right now. If you're watching on YouTube, you could grab that case review right in the description there. For everyone else, if you're listening on Spotify or anywhere else, just go straight to your browser, ko-fi.com/Overseer Kyle, and you can, of course, go to overseerkyle.com and get that link nice and easy. But when you become a paying member at the $5 a month level, you get access to those bonus pieces of content. That's the Protectron level, so you can join us in the vault. You can be that Protectron that keeps everyone safe, or maybe join at a higher level, join at a Vault Dweller tier, something of that magnitude. We also have new episodes of Vault Broadcast going out there. On Saturday, we had a brand new one, including our roundtable with Mr. Wild Wasteland, 2Cam Cosplays, and Marty, aka Nuka Boy. That was a wonderful hour-and-a-half recording where we went through the latest updates to Fallout 76. I want to tease that we've got 2 great interviews coming up. Both of them should air this week. Tuesday on Vault Broadcast will be Kenneth Vigu of Chad, a Fallout 76 story podcast, as well as their brand new spinoff, Appalachia, a Fallout 76 story podcast as well. Going to be very involved up at the Good Springs event in outside of Vegas this year. It's going to be very fun. I'm going to try and make it out there. If you're going to try and do the same, please let me know. Loop up, join our Discord server so we can chat. It's going to be something we start putting together. It sounds like it's going to be a crazy time. I'm going to have some things printed, merch, and other things that we'll take out there and give out. So if you do see me out there, we're probably doing some live podcast recording is the idea. And in 2 days, I'll even get some new mics in the mail for how we might do that. So we're going to do some tech tests on that in the near future. But otherwise, everyone out there, again, go get subscribed. If you want to help make that a reality, again, become a member, monthly contributor up on the Coffee page, or you could use our code VAULT2 at the Bethesda Gear Shop. You could go get yourself a badass Pip-Boy, and that's the thing I'm going to forget to pack. I want to take it, as stupid as that sounds. I want my Pip-Boy out there. I want to be wearing it. And you could get yours in advance of Season 2 of the show, and you could get it 20% off with code VAULT2. So Bethesda Gear Shop, use that. And you can get this game, the Fallout TTRPG, 10% off the Modifius shop with code BTALES. B is in Bethesda, Tales in Stories. I might make that as simple as Vault whatever as well, so they're all lined up again. But thank you to all of my friends and co-hosts here who hung out with us today, to Sky, to Dark Knight, and to Mac Raven for joining us. It was an absolute blast. We're going to put an end in it here and go to record our bonus episode. So everyone at home, you be super safe out there. To Goonies Girl, to Bobblehead, to everyone that was hanging out there. We'll catch you probably soon. I'm gonna try and get in here tomorrow and the next day with some bonus stuff. I don't have any recordings this week that I need to do, so I'm gonna try and do some more Twitch streams, get some bonus like background content done. We might do some map making for the TTRPG this week, so look out for that. Till next week, everyone, take care and see you over on the YouTube channel. Bye-bye.